biggest long-term story, honestly, that I can remember in AEW is this Sting, the Darby Allin versus Team Taz saga. I mean, this dates back to when Brian Cage debuted in AEW. He has a long-standing beef with Darby Allin. And boy, oh boy, we've seen that visual of Darby being stuffed into a body bag before, but never quite like this. I mean, to see him get dragged across a parking lot in a body bag.
Oh my gosh, that was brutal. I mean, they brought the body bag back out. I mean, Darby's been in it a few times. That guy is just fearless. It's like nauseating in a way, the stuff that he goes through.
I know you feel bad for him.
I do feel bad for him, and I mean, how could you not? Because I love this segment. I mean, we're seeing similar stuff week in and week out, and Sting coming out and then getting interrupted by Team Taz, things like that. So it's constantly the same, but they're keeping it fresh. And so you had Team Taz run through the merch table. Now you have Team Taz really terrorizing Darby directly. And so they kept to their promise. You got to give them props for that. So this is just giving us a slower build to the Revolution street fight. But I enjoyed it. It was powerful, and it was at the same time, it's just like, oh gosh, man, what is this guy going to do next?
Yeah, just like the stakes are getting higher and higher when it comes to the violence. And I think that is exactly the story they need to tell when you're building to a street fight.
Right.
This feud has a lot on the line for both parties, man. You and I have talked about this a lot. Sting coming back and being the icon that he is. Can he lose in this match? It's going to be a tough one, but I'm telling you, man, Team Taz, like with the way that they've been built to this point,
right,
it's hard to say that they can afford a loss like this, man. This is going to be – they look so strong right now that maybe that's the point. Maybe that they're trying to establish them as legitimate wrecking crew so that if and when they do lose to Darby and Sting at the pay-per-view, they still have that strength. They still have that, that overall rub. This is like they're doing a nice job too, like you said, of diversifying segments. Yes, Sting talking and things like that. We've seen that, the entrance and the snow, and there's a lot. That's fun, but this is another level where you get to see a backstage beat down, drag through the parking lot. Just I like them mixing things up a little bit.
For sure. And I agree. And it's keeping it fresh. And who knows what we're going to see next week when we're there live at Dynamite. Light the fuse. I can't wait for that, man. We are just
boy.
For that. When he's going to be appearance and respond to Taz. I hope we get a little mini brawl or something like that. But